Alright everyone, I am here to bestow some hopefully really helpful information to you. I wanted to talk about narcolepsy with cataplexy. I saw some YouTube videos on it and it's funny but it's not, it's interesting. Basically, I wanted to help you guys figure out, well, I know a way you can heal from it. I'm going to tell you the steps, okay? 1, you need to go on a gluten-free diet. That means no wheat, oats, barley, or rye. Some people are even allergic to dairy, but gluten is a necessity, and also that means you can't take Provigil. That's number 1. Number 2, you probably need to be out of your home environment. If you're like a young kid, well, it's one thing, but if you're on your own, or at least trying to be on your own, that's really important as far as being away from your family, because old habits die hard when you're around your loved ones. Oh shoot, what's going on in the back? Anyway, I can't quite figure out what's going on with the light, but we'll have to deal. Number 3, the technique. Well, number 3 is you really have to be willing to make a huge change. The healing is coming from within, and it's actually going to change your paradigm and kind of change the way you see the world. So if you're just looking to be without the symptoms and have everything be the same, you may be disappointed, but it's not going to happen that way. When you're done with the symptoms, you're going to be actually at a higher level of consciousness than you were before. Number 4, you need to go to a website called www.neuromodulationtechnique.com or nmt.md. So nmt.md. I don't even think I can explain what we need to do here, what it's going to happen. You have 2 choices. You could find a practitioner in your area if you're the most comfortable with that, or you can actually go to Leslie Feinberg himself, or look around and find or call and try to ask for distance practitioners. Now, this is not faith healing. This has nothing to do with Jesus. I promise you, though. I don't even want to explain it. It's not quantum physics. I don't even understand it that much. Spooky action at a distance. Intention and thought. Basically, everyone's connected, and everyone is really just a part of this larger picture. Think of it. Oh man, think of it as like nesting dolls. Okay, you are not the largest nesting doll, and there's nothing outside of you. You are a nesting doll that's probably in the middle, right? Underneath you, there's subsystems. There's, organ systems. Then there's like cellular systems, and then there's like, smaller systems within you. As also, there's larger systems. So, there's the world, and then there's like the universe, and there's that. So, basically, what it's trying to do, it's really painless and harmless. And from my experience with it, narcolepsy and cataplexy is an autoimmune disease, meaning that all it is that if you noticed before you got your symptoms, you probably got the flu. A lot of people with chronic fatigue and lupus, I don't know about lupus, but I know with chronic fatigue people get sick, and then the symptoms start. So, and I know with people I've talked to with narcolepsy, they've said the same thing. Now, I don't know exactly what these Stanford researchers are doing. Yes, hypocretin is involved, but it doesn't seem to be being released. So if it's not being released, why? I don't think there's anything deficient about your hypocretin system. I just think that I don't want to blame anyone for it. It's an opportunity. When you're sick, it's an opportunity. So in order to heal, you have to really, you can't just put happy pills into your, you want to function, right? So you want to take the medicine, but you also, you need something bigger than that. And nmt.md will get you there. It'll take 2 sessions. My phone number is 203-898-1685. Please call me with any questions you have about this procedure or the technique or about this healing and how it happens and what it feels like. After 1 or 2 sessions, you're going to feel like your face, it's going to hurt for like a couple days. And then eventually you're going to start noticing things breaking up all throughout the face. You know why? Because that's where it starts. That's exactly where it starts. This whole system, your whole face, neck, hands, your toes, especially your whole system is compromised. Okay? Every part of you. Every part of you. This will take a year. Not of treatment. 2 sessions. Try 2 damn sessions. And your body will snap into gear and bam. Stay off the gluten. Stick to the positive attitude every night as you're healing. Just to reinforce it, thank you for my healing. Go to bed in the morning. And then in the morning, thank you for my healing. That's all you do. Just be grateful. Your body knows you're protected. You're taken care of. There's things bigger than you, I promise. You don't have to worry about everything yourself. Isn't that good to know? So the NMT diet, with the gluten-free diet and the NMT, it'll get you started. Now, if you also want to do further work, EMDR will actually help remove any, it actually releases the emotion. So you think of like negative experiences from your childhood. Bam, it's released. You feel catharsis. Do it again. You have to find a therapist you trust. It's a really simple procedure. It's not quackery, okay? I don't know how many Western scientists have healed people from, I don't know how many people have, not many people come on here and say, I've healed, Well, you can, and I did, and you will too, okay? If you have any questions about it, give me a call at 203-898-1685. You also have to be willing to experience some emotions because as your system is healing, it's going to be releasing. So you need to actually, I would keep a journal. Realize that everything is from within. Nothing is happening out there. Okay? Stay away from your parents. Okay? Because that's the downfall. You have to try to escape. Back in the 50s and 60s, psychiatrists actually looked at family dynamics and emotions in dealing with, symptoms such as like even epilepsy or narcolepsy or, even cataplexy. I mean, they knew it was organic, but they were looking for the psychodynamic, emotional personality characteristics that go along that create issues for people so they could figure out how to resolve them. There's a study in Japan, I don't even know what year it was done, I think it was done in the last 5 years, where they took 20 people with narcolepsy and cataplexy and really identified some very common elements in their past and in their personalities. You call me if it doesn't work. You call me and you do NMT for 2 sessions or 3 sessions. You call me, yell at me, bitch at me if it doesn't work. I gave you my number, all right? I don't even know you. But this I know is that it can be healed. You do. You do the healing. You do. You don't have to do anything. You just have to think outside the box a little bit, okay? Think outside the Western medical model. Okay, this is like, it's 2007, and they still treat cancer with, radiation poisoning, or they just cut things out of you. I don't mean to be resentful, but, we could do better than this, right? We deserve better. We have to support each other. I know you, and I needed the support when I was going through it, and I didn't have it. And there were some mistakes along the way. But you guys won't make those mistakes, because you got me. Good luck.